Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 21st of July. And yes, we have a new deck. As I mentioned last week, I am so into the angels at the moment. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you the synchronicities that have happened this week. Should I tell you? Yeah, go on then, I'll tell you. So I've written all about the angels, as I mentioned. Look, here's my angels journal. I'm a big fan of Nikki Allen. And she commented on the channel last week. Oh, I was like, it's Nikki Allen. But also, I follow her quite regularly, and she has a really good playlist of angels. So check those out. But in the meantime, I thought, well, I'm going to treat myself to some angel aura oracles. Angels and Auras, this is called, by Bradley Valentine and Dougal Fraser, with illustrations by Brooke Staffanelli. And the illustrations are, I don't know, I'm just really loving them. Anyway, so yeah, go back to my synchronicity very, very quickly. Sometimes we slip out of our habits, don't we? Our good habits, and in comes the bad habits. So I slipped out of my meditations a little bit, got back into them, and thought, right, okay, let's see if I can bring somebody in. And somebody came in, I thought was my nan, and her name was Peggy. But I'd already been speaking about her, or there was something that was to do connected to her a few months or so before, and I thought, it's because of that. I'm making this up, but let's ask the angels, let's ask the universe that if I do have this message and this is really my nan, can you show me her name? I want to see her name written somewhere in the next few days, please. And the big thing about this is try not to dwell on it. And be honest with you, I completely forgot I'd asked for it. So the next day I go for a walk with my dog. I go the same route every day, 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. Oh my gosh, it is heaven. And I thought, I'm going to go a bit further today. And it wasn't because of anything. I just had this inkling, I need to walk further today. I thought, I know, I'm going to go through the graveyard. And if I go through the graveyard, I usually go in around the back. But I thought, no, I'll go the front this time. It's a bit different. And right in front of me was a gravestone saying Peggy. And I thought, oh, that's weird. And it suddenly dawned on me, oh my gosh, that is mad. And I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you're like, sorry, I didn't even, why am I even, questioning this anyway? So I get home and I messaged my uncle and said, what was Nanny's middle name? Because on this gravestone was Peggy Elizabeth. And her middle name was Eliza. So not Elizabeth, but Eliza. I mean, you can't make it up, can you? So what I'm saying is, what am I saying? Trust the universe. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we not believe the information that we're given? Oh, I don't know. I can't answer that, but the angels can. So let's have a look. Virgo, for that very long explanation. So what messages are here for Virgo, please? And thank you. Okay, we have abundance, faith, optimism, excitement, and breakthrough. Beautiful cards. These really remind me, actually, I've just remembered of the Angel Wisdom Tarot that I've got too. But yeah, look at that. They were just sitting in abundance, but having faith, being excited, raising their vibration. And then one more, please, and thank you, for a Virgo. There we go. Oh my gosh, you've got the rainbows. You've got divine magic, wishes and goals and dreams and accomplishment. Oh my God. You've got like the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups come out straight away for you. Look at that card. Oh my gosh, look what's on the end of those rainbow rays. And yes, we did listen to a Nikki Allen explaining exactly how that rainbow is made up. And it's of the archangel's rays that come in and make up the rainbow. Anyway, I'm not going to keep banging on, especially if you're not as into the angels as I am. But feel free, by the way, to share anybody else's channel that you listen to in the comments below. I love listening to a whole wealth of other people because we all learn at the same time in that way. So, my gosh, let's have a look, Virgo. I can't stop looking at that card and the symbology. You've got a crown, you've got a coin, you've got the heart, you've got a microphone. It's like, speak out, Virgo. You're on the show. You've got the third eye and you've got a dove. or a white bird of some sort. Anyway, dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Virgo and make it helpful, hopeful, and healing. Thank you, thank you. What's the opportunity? Thank you. Wow, okay. Leo just had this as an opportunity. Knight of Cups. Now, I do feel, Virgo, that you have had somebody around you who is admiring you. And I said that the other week. But let's have a look. That's your focus, sorry. What's the opportunity, please and thank you, for Virgo? Four of Wands. And challenge, please and thank you, for Virgo. Six of Wands as a challenge. Let's have a look at what's bubbling under the surface. Anything that you're perhaps not dealing with. Oh, the Hermit. Gosh. Ooh, Virgo, that's deep. It's also attributed to you. The Hermit. And then what about your advice and outcome, please and thank you? Advice and outcome, there we go. Two of Wands. Wow, what are you contemplating? I feel like there's a move, kind of like a move here too, literally moving. But let's have a look. Knight of Cups. Now, traditionally called the Knight in Shining Armour as a focus. And I feel like you've got to focus maybe on some people that give you more rather than you giving them more, because that's what the Knight of Cups does. He will flood you with love and presents, flowers, anything to lift your heart's spirits. So I think there's somebody around you. I don't know if you're ignoring them maybe, or I don't know. But also I listened to Chris of Minnow Pond Tarot. Absolutely love that guy. And he said the same about Virgo. You got the Knight of Cups with him too. So yeah, going back on that, isn't that incredible? So there's definitely an opportunity, or sorry, the focus is to focus on those around you that give to you, Virgo, as much as you give to them. And I know that's very Six of Pentacles, and maybe that'll come out yet. But it's also, I don't know if somebody's trying to give you help and you're constantly like, oh, no, that's okay. Thank you very much. But you need to focus on them next week. And it's like, you know, there's, oh, just look at that. Sunshine and rainbows coming for you. Now, the Four of Wands is your opportunity. The Four of Wands is very much the card of 1111, so angel number. You're on your right path. There's something about you really feeling stable, maybe an opportunity to stabilize the home life even. But whatever it is, it's a really positive card. People are celebrating around there for you too, celebrating your stability too. I don't know if you're moving or decided finally to do something about a house. You got the Six of Wands as your challenge. When I see the Six of Wands as a challenge, I see that other people are a little bit jealous of your success, because this is the card of success and victory. And as a challenge, but it's also the card of public recognition and other people seeing that. Now, as a challenge, I sometimes feel that there are people around you. Maybe that's why your barriers sometimes do come up, especially when this Knight of Cups arrives, not to trust people with their opinions and what they are seeing and how they're interpreting you. I think there's a bit of a worry going on about how you're coming across publicly, but there's no need for it. Absolutely no need for it. It's that little bit of eight of swords going on here. But for some of you, maybe, you know, you're opening up a shop or you're doing something and you're struggling to actually get it seen at the moment. Something to do with trying to push yourself out into the public eye. Now, the Hermit is what's bubbling under the surface. With that Two of Wands, I just feel like you're contemplating something about, should I stay or should I go? Should I do this or should I not? and it's kind of like, oh, I don't know, it's really deep. I feel really deep. I don't know if you've got to do a bit of self-reflection. I think they call it shadow work. I call it self-reflection. But yeah, something maybe you've got to just come to terms with, maybe. But the Two of Wands is the advice and outcome. And it's like the Two of Wands is saying you need to be pushed outside your comfort zone, because there she is. She sat there quite safe in her house, in her environment. She knows what she knows, but it's not enough for her, because she's turning and looking out the window and thinking, there's a bigger, wider world out there. What do I do here? And this is always what I feel like it's that song, should I stay or should I go now? Don't worry, I'm not going to burst into song. There's travel. There's the atlas, the globe there. Yeah, again with that Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups, I feel like there's the need to escape even, but I don't know. Let's have a look. Knight of Cups, why are you here, please? And thank you for Virgo. That's too many. Let's just have a little tap. Now this is Angelite also. Treated myself to that about a couple of months ago. Gorgeous. Beautiful colour. Knight of Cups, why are you here, please? And thank you. Nope, for Virgo. Thank you. Oh, Ace of Wands. There is something coming in, or somebody bringing it into you, that gives you this new sense of energy, growth, determination, tenacity, because that's what wands are. It's our energy. It's our what's the word? Wanting to be business minded and ambitious. Ambitious is the word. There's something, an offer coming in for you next week with this Knight of Cups, bringing something that you're going to absolutely love too. With that, with your angel cards there. Four of Wands. Maybe there's an offer on a house. Maybe there's something to do with, I don't know, it's an opportunity for you to, something to do with the home life, become more stable. You got the High Priestess. Now, I would say it's an opportunity for you to trust your instincts, but that doesn't kind of gel for me. I think there's more to it than that. I think there's an opportunity for that veil to come down that is stopping you and the universe from connecting to something to do with a move. Maybe there's an opportunity for more information to come out, because the High Priestess is the holder of secrets too. It's like something exciting is bubbling away at you, and there's an opportunity for you to rip that veil down that's kind of separating you from something else. But spiritually, you know it's the right thing too. Now, the Six of Wands is your challenge. Let's have a look. Why have we got the Six of Wands as a challenge? Okay. Oh, okay, Virgo. Three of Swords. Yeah, something to do with maybe been there, done that, got the t-shirt, so there's barriers up, there's something to do. Maybe that's why that Knight of Cups can't, you're perhaps not interested in a little bit more than a friendship. There's definitely, again, it's like you're not pushing yourself out there. Now, whether that's relationship wise or business wise, you're not wanting this attention. You're going back into hermit mode. You've got the Five of Wands as a challenge, which is competitive energy. But be careful of that, because the Five of Wands can actually be really good for us. It kind of like gives you, I don't know for you, but sometimes I think, well, if they can do it, I can do it. Look at it that way. And then the Hermit, yeah, it's like bubbling. All you want to do, I feel like sometimes, crawl under, go in your own little bubble, and like just leave me alone energy. King of Pentacles, though. Now, the King of Pentacles, I'm very drawn to the fact he's also got his kingdom in the background. There's something about you leaving, being isolated in your own little kingdom, but also being that King of Pentacles who's, and in fact, I'm sure you got King of Pentacles last week, who's really stable, financially stable. He really knows his true worth too. Maybe you're struggling with that a little bit. But also, I feel like you feel unique to everybody else, and therefore you hide yourself away a little bit next week. Maybe people just aren't getting you next week. But financially, you know that the stability is there, and you are in control of that kind of that side of it. Not so much the emotions, but definitely the material resource side. Now the Two of Wands, look at that. What are you contemplating? What's the advice and outcome of that? Page of Pentacles. I'm going to do one more. Page of Pentacles is a very studious energy. It's oh, we're all over the show. You got Six of Pentacles. How lovely. So it's like something that you need to be pushed outside your comfort zone on. But however, I feel like you've done it before, because pages are not a new energy. They are revisiting something, but with a different mindset. Again, he's got the finances there. It can even mean that you need to learn something new in order for this new venture that you're considering, that you know is going to push you outside your comfort zone. Maybe it's the fact that you've got to learn something, you've got to go on courses, and you're like, oh my gosh, the thought of going back to college at my age or some sort of learning platform absolutely scares the life out of me. But again, it's something that's pushing you outside your comfort zone. Now you've got the Six of Pentacles as advice and outcome. And this is like saying, Virgo, all your time and energy that you've been, whatever you're putting into, or whatever you have put into, is now coming back to you. There's a very karmic energy to this card too. It's like what goes around comes around. Sorry for all the creaking. That's my daughter, and we live in a very old house, so it does come out a horrible noise. But I'll tell her to stop walking in a minute. But anyway, what is important about this card is you've got the scales there. Yeah, justice, fairness, things coming back into balance for you. Now let's have a look at the tea leaf fortune cards. I am absolutely loving these now. So let's see, what messages are there? Please and thank you to finish for Virgo. Oh, far too many. These are really awkward to shuffle. Right, what message? Thank you. Oh, we have two. Oh. They're not bad. They're not bad. Don't worry. And then, thank you. Oh. So you have an aura. Is it an aura card? An astral house. I beg your pardon. Your astral house is success. We know that, don't we? With the divine magic, you've got abundance. You've got the Ace of Wands. You then have love. Look at that card. That's a very simple card. It says love, and that's it. So that, oh, sorry, that's your other astral house. So you have love and success. I beg your pardon. Goes hand in hand, really, doesn't it? You've got to love what you do to be successful. And then you have heart, love, deep affection and caring. Wow. With your Knight of Cups, there's something coming in next week. Opening up your heart, giving you that oomph, that, I don't know, that drive. determination. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, Virgo. I'm sure you agree how much these cards are so gorgeous. But anyway, have a great week, and I shall catch up with you next week. Thanks as always for watching. Take care.